Welcome back to some more battles. We are in the open Great Lake today, and let's see if we can get some wins with the Shadow Annihilape paired with the Lapras and Diggersby in the back. We are going to face the Gastrodon in the lead here. We are just gonna stay in for now, and looks like they are gonna throw some energy when they have Earth Power, so we decide to shield. And we're going to try to ramp through, and it looks like we actually get a lot of counter damage, and this Furret is already, I don't know, 60% health left. We force them to throw Trailblaze, and at this point I think we can just throw Fire Punches, and that is indeed the case. We get to 2 Fire Punches before they get to their next Trailblaze, and looks like this is gonna be a Lapras endgame. We have to shield here because of potential Trailblaze, and down goes their team. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game with our Lapras at the end. But honestly, the Diggersby was the key, tanking those moves and getting through that Furret, and basically getting the Furret so low that we were able to win that game. All right, back again here with the next battle. Let's see if we can get another win here. We are gonna face a really tough lead here. Dusclops, not great for our Annihilape. We go into the Diggersby immediately. Not the best answer, but it's a soft answer. It looks like we force out a switch into the Feraligatr, and the Feraligatr gets debuffed. So that's really good news for us, as we are able to tank that first move easily. And just like that, we have got a shield advantage, and we now have an opportunity to farm with something. We decide to farm with the Lapras, and it ends up being the Corviknight in the back. So they have Corviknight and Dusclops left. We are going to try to win this game here with the Lapras. We fire off 2 Sparkling, and they are into the red, but we have to invest shield here. Iron Head is used. We are going to tank this move here and force out the Dusclops to come back out. Looks like the Dusclop is really healthy still. We get to another Sparkling, and this Sparkling does get them into the red. And now we have to try to farm this down with the Lapras. This Lapras forces 2 Shadow Punches, and we got to try to farm it down. No farm down is really brutal, but because we already had the Corviknight so low, we can farm down for the win with our own Annihilape. So GG's to our opponent, able to win that game with a horrible lead and getting that Corviknight low enough that our own Annihilape would be able to farm down. Okay, let's see if we can continue the games here. We are gonna have our Shadow Annihilape into the Goaler. This is not great as well, so we swap out into the Diggersby immediately. This Diggersby is going to face a potential Dynamic Punch, and we do show the correct Dynamic Punch right there. We are going to fire off our own Scorpion Sandsam, and it looks like they're staying in, so this is interesting. We fire off another Scorpion Sandsam doing heavy damage, and now we just let this go because we've already done enough damage. We have shield parity. We get the farm down with the Lapras, and now we see the backline we actually want. We shield here. They go for the Psychic Fang, and looks like our opponent is going to swap out into their Fortress. This Fortress is going to be a little bit behind in energy. We have the opportunity to get to 2 Rage Fist. They shield the second one. They're forced to throw some energy here. Rock Tomb is thrown, and that is not enough to take us out. And Shadow Annihilape coming in clutch again, farming down the end game. But more importantly, somehow escaping from a Golurk lead. Okay, we got the Shadow Annihilape into the Shadow Scizor. In this matchup here, we can just shield through like they're trying to do. Looks like our opponent does stay in, and down goes their Scizor. And now we see the Azu this Azu is a cord breaker for the squad. However, let's see if we can get some debuffs, chip away at the Azu, but they don't allow us to get any more damage to it, and they swap into their Cradily. We do get a debuff on the Cradily, and that's going to help us get to another Scorching Sand. So double debuff is actually revealed, so this is looking promising. We can go into our Annihilape. These are debuffed moves, so we can survive this for sure. And now we have Lapras into the Azu. This is the 2-to-1 shield scenario. Looks like our opponent does throw the Play Rough, dealing some good neutral damage. And we go for the Sparkling, and we actually get a shield from them. We actually get 2 shields, so they are all of a sudden down to no shields. We do shield there, and they actually go for the Ice Beam bait, so heads up play by our opponent. But we get to 1 Sparkling, we force out the switch, and we get the farm down with the Annihilape. And because the Annihilape is very strong with the fast move, we get the counter down again for the win, and somehow farming down the Azu. Okay, really good lead here, and they swap into their Lapras. This Lapras is trying to get some damage. We actually catch the Sparkling, so pretty good start for us so far. This Sparkling here definitely has revealed that they are not running Skull Bash, so this is really good for us. We are gonna tank this move again, assuming they don't have Skull Bash, and that's exactly the case. And just like that, we have taken out the opposing Lapras, and now we know their entire team with the Jelly and the Cradily. So the win condition here, I believe, is to try to get this low enough, this Cradily that is, and then we either grab some shields or even okay, so they had the heads up play, realizing that their win condition was the 2 shield Jellicent. But unfortunately for us, it looks like our opponent did throw the Shadow Ball into the Diggersby. It was a lot of energy, but it would have been resisted. Looks like we catch a move right here. This serve is not effective, but you can see 2 shield Jelly in this scenario is not looking great. We need all the debuffs, and we need our Annihilape to get to 2 moves. Step 1, we did get the debuff. We already have a move on the Annihilape, so this is going to grab that last shield, and it's Race. Unfortunately, 1 counter away from getting to that move, and GG's to our opponent, unable to come back from that situation. So check out the team if you haven't already, and let us know if you enjoyed the video.